What's going on, everybody? Super Saiyan here, coming at you with another Shoutcast. This is going to be on PS4. It's going to be Baltic Storm versus Reservoir Dogs. So we've seen Baltic Storm before. I haven't seen Reservoir Dogs, but I'm hoping that this is going to be a real good match. It's going to be on Jungle Base at midnight with Overcast, Soul Reaver, Dazed Ace, Killa, Shadow Nocturnal, and Just Gaming are going to be the ones you're going to be watching on Reservoir Dogs, and Blizzard, Rainmaker, Snowflake, and BCU Baltic Storm are going to be the ones over on Baltic Storm's side. Let's take a quick look here, see what these guys are all about. A Prestige 44 at a Soul Reaver, an Elite that runs a bunch of Point Man and Sniper and Tank as well. Running a 2.7 win-loss with a 1.8 KD. Lots of athletic sprinters still on there, but I'd imagine that was from a lot of play early on. And safety first with 4,200 rounds on that. It's always good to see that on an assault. Dazed Ace Killa, a Prestige 36, coming in with a 2.0 win-loss and a 1.4 KD. Again, lots of assault play from this guy. Point Man, Disruptor, Assassin, and a Medic. Then Scout. Nocturnal, Shadow Nocturnal, coming in with an Elite status with 1.3 win-loss and a 1.6 with a Tank, Predator, and Point Man and Assassin. So a lot of assault play out of these boys. Didn't get to take a look at Just Gaming, but hey, what are you gonna do? Leon, thank you for that sub. That's quick and early. I like it. Thank you for that sub. One step closer to that 500 sub goal that I've got going on. So let's see. Looks like we are live. You guys should be receiving the gaming feed now, and I am just now seeing it. That's a 2-minute delay there, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Ranger, Toxic, Diversionist, and Tech. Running the M4 with that Diversionist as well. Thermals and Mirrored Mark. Okay, alright, I like it. Ranger, Tech, Scout, and Artillery coming in for Baltic Storm. Mirrored Mark as well with Steady Hands, Thermal Vision on both the drones. So, kind of a pretty close... That's almost identical play styles right now. Just the only difference is the Toxic versus the Artillery. Man, I like it. I like it. Am I the only one that's not loading in right now? That is not a good sign. I see everybody loaded in right now. Not liking it, everybody. Not liking it. Where's that meme when I need it? Let me in! There we go. So, looks like we're going to be seeing Reservoir Dogs start over here on our right. And on the left is Baltic Storm. What's going on, Steady? What's going on, Ricochet? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. Alright, Reservoir Dogs are going to be pushing more towards the satellite side. Mortars coming down. Not going to be catching anybody there, but the Ranger on that little rock is going to be trying to catch these guys as they move across his line of sight on the right. Shadow and Gaming have both moved into the concrete building, leaving Dazed and Soul in the back right behind the satellite to kind of take their position. Soul Reaver going to be looking for any marks that are provided by the two drones that are in the air. Scout drone is in the air for the Baltic Storm. Gas comes down, pushes Blizzard out of his position, but doesn't have to move too far. Looks like he's on the back side of that building, and he's going to take a position out on the other side of the road. Lots of pings are being thrown, so general idea of where people are sitting. I don't know how much intel they're getting out of marks. The Diversionist drone is the only one that is still in the air. He is throwing some pings though. So he is finally out of his drone, and 3 members of Baltic Storm are going to be taking a position in this middle portion of the map, leaving 2 inside concrete and 2 out back in the wood line out there behind the concrete building. Ranger, I do believe we're going to be seeing him move back across the road. Okay, a little bit of lag from the observer drone. Okay, that's alright. Blizzard takes up a position on the 3-story of the 10 building. Gas drone is in the air, and the tech comes down from Baltic Storm. Or no, that wasn't Baltic Storm, that was Reservoir Dogs. So the gas drone of Reservoir is in the air. Mortars come down, but nobody there, so no idea where these guys have set up their shop here. What's up, Rio? Shots being thrown. Soul Reaver, I do believe Blizzard saw him peeking back there. A little bit of damage on him, but I do believe that was probably... I don't know. That might have been a small tap from somebody early on, but I don't know what it was from. Nobody's really daring to peek just yet. The positioning for Baltic Storm, though, is just lovely. But Soul Reaver coming in with the headshot on Blizzard takes an early pick, but I'm not seeing any movement. Nobody's going to be trying to prevent this revive. Snowflake is going to be the one that's in charge of this. Snowflake moves in, but doesn't go off for the revive, just automatically goes in. Oh, and shots being thrown. I do believe Snowflake was seen as he came in. Ghillie suit probably seen just on the probably saw him through the window, saw the ghillie suit. So a little bit of damage on the scout for Baltic Storm, and now Snowflake having to move into a corner to avoid that gas that came down on top of him. So good revive prevention from Reservoir Dogs. Rainmaker and Baltic Storm kind of by themselves. Baltic Storm itself is going to be taking shots from Nocturnal. That building is able to be wall banged. Not a good position for him. Having to lay low until they stop shooting. Snowflake again going for the revive, but Soul Reaver with that Ranger has a perfect line of sight on that building. Can see when he moves across that open door there. Now you should be seeing him go up the stairs, and he does. Excuse me. And now still trying to poke, see if he can find him. Noisemaker, the Divi drone is in the air, is going to be pinging out Snowflake's location. So pings do come out. They're going to be finding Rainmaker. I do believe they're in that middle building. And Baltic Storm still holding his position. Here comes the mortar drone from him. Lots of shots coming in. I do believe that was the Toxic of Dazed Ace Killa. Mortar's coming down. Is it going to be coming down on... It was the position of Soul Reaver, and he is no longer there. Revive. No longer... Ladies and gentlemen, we have a glitched revive. Snowflake unable to get Blizzard up. Either that or we're going to be seeing a disconnect. What's happening here? I'm sure he is not very happy with this if he is not in a disconnect right now. That is some serious trauma to this player. Unable to get him up. Oh no. Oh no. And there goes the death, and wow, okay, so it was a heck of a glitch, and wow, what a glitch it was. He was all the way out of the building, it looks like, and that's probably where he died. What in the world? That's a first. That is a first. Interesting. Never seen that one before. So now it is a 2v4. 3 very full health and capable members of Reservoir Dogs are still alive, and only 2, the Tech and the Mortar out of Baltic Storm, are going to be left. Rainmaker and Baltic himself are going to be over here trying to watch for Shadow Nocturnal, but they have Soul Reaver with that Ranger on their backside, going to be having an angle on Baltic very soon if he were to get caught, and that's exactly who he's looking for, I believe. Yeah, he's looking for Baltic over here. Could possibly see Rainmaker as well, but judging off of his line or his barrel's line of sight, did he move? Did he move? Yeah, he's moving a little bit, getting a little bit higher elevation. Noisemaker coming in, going to be finding some pings. He's moving forward, and Rainmaker takes shots from the Ranger, but they are missing, not connecting on their intended target. Now 2 people of Baltic Storm are going to be taking fire at the Ranger, preventing any deaths and hardly any damage. But here comes the gas, and he's going to have to push out of his position. Nocturnal takes out Rainmaker, and Baltic Storm took out the Ranger, but not enough. 1-0. Reservoir Dogs takes the lead. Very interesting round with those glitches. Whew. That was odd. Don't know what I was watching right there. What's up, Sphere? Kelly, what's going on? Lion, hello again. Welcome. Hello, hello. How's the video on your guys' end? How's the video quality? I think I can ask it in the chat though, so whenever you guys see this, you can ignore it. Alright, Ranger, Tech, Toxic, and Diversionist out of the boys of Reservoir Dogs, again with the Mirrored Mark and Divi, Tech, and okay, and Medic, Artillery, Pointman, and Ranger coming out of Baltic Storm. Rainmaker switching it up a little bit, going Medic. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have Reservoir Dogs now on the left and Baltic Storm on the right. This is round 2. Medic goes up early looking for that Tech, trying to bait it out. Goes down early, but I don't think it was from the Tech going down. Was it? Yes, it was. So Tech did come down. We did not hear the Tech go down, but it is right there. Shots being thrown at Baltic Storm as they move across the back right of the map. And Nocturnal connects. And so does Soul Reaver. So that was a really long shot for the M4A1 of that Diversionist. So what a pick that was. 2 members at the same time taking out a teammate of Baltic Storm. Here comes the Divi drone in. Going to be finding Baltic Storm on his mortar and probably Rainmaker as well. Gaming moving in by himself with this Tech. I do believe Just Gaming did get marked, and he is going to be forced back by the PP-19, and Gaming with the Kobe gets taken out by Rainmaker, but with 3 down and 1 up, Rainmaker going to be alone, unable to get these reses unless he, makes something happen with that nasty PP-19. Reservoir Dogs are getting the revive, and it is back to being a 4v1. Rainmaker is going to be seen by Soul Reaver. And then comes Just Gaming and Nocturnal, and they get him. That's a quick round right there. 2-0 is your score. Reservoir Dogs. Woo, I'm impressed so far. Let's go. What's going on, Gunny? Long time no see. I don't think it's lag, Rico. There's a lot of issues with the observer drone at times. That, people look like they just teleport, they go full Goku, Super Saiyan, instant transmission, that kind of thing. So don't worry about it. We've watched Baltic Storm play before. There's been no funny business, nothing like that. So no worries, boys, no worries. It happens. This is Ghost Recon. It is backed by Ubisoft. So it is what it is. I'm going to just let it ride. That was a good one. That was a good little visual glitch. I'll give it that. Not seeing any lava on the stream so far. Lava. Bit lost on that one, my friend. I'm a bit lost. Like I'm confused. Lava? Maybe that's from a past stream that I may have seen something. Blizzard tries opening up on the 2, going right for Reservoir Dogs, and he does not he does connect once with Shadow. So Shadow early on, half health from the Ranger of Baltic Storm. Mortar is going up, Baltic going out and trying to find some intel. Now we saw these boys go all right the first go around, so now having 2 members go on the left, not gonna be a surprise. They see them over there. Mortars are going to be hitting the top of the tree. I hate how that happens, but it is what it is. Save nature, go green. Ban mortars. Rotation coming in from Reservoir Dogs, going to be moving back right across the road. They're not liking that they were seen early on, and now all 4 members of Baltic Storm are going to be rotating on that road, on that left side across the road, continuing to push left. And Divvy Drone having a little bit of fun trying to catch these guys looking, or make them look. Blizzard takes out that drone though, it looks like. Nocturnal pushing across the mid. Soul Reavers as well, going for that 3-story building possibly. He does. He goes up into a 3-story building. The 10 building is going to be controlled by both Just Gaming and Soul Reavers. Blizzard taking shots at the gas drone of Reservoir Dogs, and gas comes down on top of his own players. What just happened there? I don't know. Very curious. But now these boys are having to get out of their, the building that they were going to control. I'm guessing Dazed is the best player on Baltic Storm's team right now, considering that he just totally gassed his own players. Jokes. I got jokes. Mortars come down, not going to be connecting. Just Gaming and Soul Reaver's going to be safe for the moment. Rainmaker, Baltic Storm, Blizzard, and Snowflake, all 4 moving together as one, as a single unit. Suck my unit. Shots coming in, and we're going to take a look with Just Gaming here. He was the one that was opening up on these boys. Soul Reavers with that Ranger is going to be peeking out the window. Just Gaming takes out Rainmaker, but not before Blizzard takes out Soul Reavers, as he was trying to take shots at possibly Rainmaker and Snowflake. Could possibly be seeing a revive here. Oh, Just Gaming is going for it, but Blizzard is trying to open up on him and get an early or an easy wall bang, trying to prevent that revive. Blizzard unable to do so, but continues to fire at that window where he knew he was. Rainmaker in the middle of the road is not going to be revived anytime soon. Here comes the flank out of Shadow. Shadow takes out Blizzard. Now Blizzard is down. Rainmaker both are down on the ground. Snowflake going for the, and Baltic Storm as well taken out. Snowflake takes out Dazed Ace Killa. But now they know where he's at. And here comes the Snowflake with that AK-12 opening up. Takes out Soul Reaver. Snowflake opens up on Shadow. Now he's got him as well. Shadow is down, and now it's just Gaming at Snowflake. Half health Point Man versus a almost full health Tech. I don't believe there's any mines down inside that building. Snowflake, if he chooses, can push right up in there, but I don't think he's going to want to do that just because, having the elevation, Just Gaming has the advantage. What is Snowflake going to do now? That MK17 is one nasty booger. Man, the amount of freaking firing right there was just absolutely nuts.
Run for your life. I'll cover you.
Now we have a standoff. Oh, nade comes in on Snowflake. Is he going to get out of the way, though? He does. Safe for the moment, but Just Gaming, I do believe he knows he's there, trying to get an ability to peek him. 2 easy shots from that MK17 can end this round and make it a 3-0 game. But if Snowflake can clutch this up, a 2-1 game would make this very interesting. Here comes the jump over the edge, and now Just Gaming is out of the building. I don't think Snowflake was able to hear that, so now Just Gaming moves into the mid. What's he going for? Is he going to go for Blizzard? Oh, did Snowflake see him move across the mid-map? I don't think he did. He did not. Snowflake's still very unaware of Just Gaming's location and the fact that he is going for this revive on Blizzard. Or, I'm sorry, Nocturnal. Oh my goodness, Snowflake, if you were to see him right now, oh, the revive comes in, and now the Divvy drone is back in the game. Snowflake still by himself, and now 2 half-health members of Reservoir Dogs, pardon me, are going to be back into the fight. Just Gaming is going to be taking his position back in that 3-story building possibly, or going for Dazed. Divvy drone pinging out Snowflake's location. He knows that these guys are good revives. Noisemaker having just a little bit more fun. Not now, Truckee. Not now, my guy. Snowflake now is marked. Just Gaming is going to be seeing him. Opens up with the MK17, and Snowflake has none of it. Takes him out with the AK-12, but here comes the gas drone. Gas drone does move him out of position, taking a little bit more health out. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Now Shadow is going to be taking a revive onto Soul Reaver. That's going to be the Ranger that's going to be revived. Is now a 3v1. But we've seen this before. Snowflake now knows that he's going to be pushed very, very soon and quickly at that. 2 drones. I do believe that Diversionist is going to be back very soon. Snowflake slowly making his way. Here comes the noisemaker. Pings coming out. He has been found. Snowflake's position is going to be found, and here comes Snowflake. Oh, Snowflake again! Takes him out. Soul Reavers with the freaking headshot. Takes it. Oh my god. Bro, Snowflake, settle down, my guy. Somebody get this guy a freaking ice pack. He is on fire. But how much more can he hold out? I don't know how much ammo he's going to have left. Let's take a look and see just how much he has. He has a good 85 rounds. Make that just a little bit less now that he's opened up, and he has less health even now, more than ever. Gas drone is going to be having his gas back very soon. MK17 opens up, and there you go. You have it. Just Gaming takes him out. That MK17 finally caught its mark and took him out. Woo, boy. Oh man, Snowflake coming in clutch, just holding on for dear life, but it just wasn't quite enough. All of his revives were just not in good positions. Good movement out of who was again? Just Gaming, I believe. Yeah, Just Gaming. His jumping out of the building just did not get caught at all by Snowflake. So good freaking movement out of that out of him on that round. What's up, Ninja? 2200 nothing. That is midnight, my guy. Not now, Truckee. So we got steady hands on both of those assaults, it looked like. So now it is a 3-0 game. Baltic Storm's gonna have to, stop the momentum of Reservoir Dogs. These guys are just coming out to play and to show some just major dominance. After watching last week, Baltic Storm they had I think it was a 5-1 game. It was a bit of a clean sweep. These guys are gonna have to readjust and make something happen. There is no point man on Reservoir's side, so this Enforcer could come out to play and be very very handy. But all 4 of these guys are just hanging out together, very, very clumped. They need to find a little bit of map control here. Hope these guys are not going to be, too shook by this guy or this team's performance right now. So Dazed, Ace, and Soul Reaver is going to be hanging out on the back rock, while Nocturnal and Just Gaming are in the metal build or the concrete building. Baltic Blizzard does take out the drone, but 2 people open it up, takes out Rainmaker. Snowflake moves in, Just Gaming right there, and very full health point man now takes out Just Gaming, leaving Shadow in there by himself. Here comes, okay, that was a, oh my, was that a proxy that just got bypassed? So Snowflake takes out Just Gaming and Shadow, so now 3 members of Baltic Storm have 2 bodies, whereas Rainmaker now is in the middle of the middle map. Right in the open. Soul Reavers and Daze going to be preventing that revive from the moment. Gas drone does come out to play. Will he have his gas? Because if he hits that Enforcer, that is an insta-kill. He's not going to make it out of it just in time. It's just going to be pretty much, 1 second, dead. Guarantee it. What's up, Alchemy? What's going on, man? How you doing? So Gastron has not thrown his gas, but I spoke too soon. Blizzard, like I said, 1 second, 1 Mississippi, dead. So he is on the ground, but as soon as that gas is gone, they're going to get an easy revive on him, and he is going to be back to half health. Point Man is below half, and above half is the artillery of Baltic Storm. Dazed, Ace Killa, and Soul Reaver still trying to get a better position to try and watch for the doorway peaks. I do believe that's what Shadow is going to be looking at here. He's going to be looking at that very edge of that door, trying to see if these guys, move in, trying to get a third-person peek. Here comes the revive onto the Enforcer. Blizzard going to be the one that's going to be doing, or Baltic Storm getting Blizzard up. We could potentially see Soul Reaver try to, cover Daze as he goes for the recon tower. An easy MK14 peek on that middle door could get an easy kill on that. That's what I would try to do at this point. You got nothing else. You got two bodies that are, they're done for on the inside. They're not going to be getting in any revives on that. So might as well just try and ring the dinner bell and bring them out of that door and try to get a pick on them, little by little, something, anything. Blizzard, Snowflake, and Baltic Storm are in a decent position, but again they are clumped up. Gas Drone is going to be making them scatter like roaches in the light. Speaking of Gas Drone, it is up, and I don't think we're going to be seeing the gas ready just yet. Going to just go in and see, and oh, I spoke too soon again. Excuse me. So gas does come out, and here comes the roaches. Here comes out the door. Ranger going to be sitting there watching. Does he still have an angle? He does, but he's not watching, though. He did not see them come out. Good gas placement. Pushed him right out of that building and into the corner room as well. Come on, Ranger. You got some easy picks here. What's you looking at there, dude? Soul Reaver is going to be moving up through the tree line. Dazed is going to be hanging out still there by the barrels. Blizzard with the reset coming in again on that Enforcer. Doesn't care about that KD. Just try and get me some health to try and get this, get us a little bit more advantage. Soul Reaver and Snowflake are right next to each other. Snowflake is going to be seeing Soul Reavers anytime. Oh my goodness, Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver, was that a nade through the window? Hello. Oh my goodness, there it went. Oh. Safety first. Oh, wait, no. That was a Ranger and a Toxic, so my apologies. But still, that mine doing the easy work. So, Baltic Storm is now on the board, finally. So Snowflake moved out of the building. He was not seen by the Ranger, else that Ranger would have had an easy pick if had been watching. So, will this be the turning point? Maybe the momentum shift towards Baltic Storm? I do not know. Yeah, but I'm hoping so, because 3-1, I do believe is what the score is right now. Yeah, 3-1. Let's see what these boys can do. Mirrored Mark and Thermals on Artillery and Ranger, Point Man Tech. So one drone situation out of Baltic Storm. And while Reservoir Dogs takes a one drone approach as well, but goes with the Toxic instead. So a lot more intel coming in with that Toxic. If the Tech takes out that mortar early, that is going to be only about a 15-second window with the mortar drone in the air before the Tech's jammer comes back out. So advantage for intel goes to Reservoir Dogs at this time. Both Rangers on each team are wearing mirror marks, so therefore there's intel from that as well. Alright, Just Gaming and Rainmaker both moving into the concrete building. Rainmaker by himself is not going to be moving into that building just yet. Proxy's coming in on the back door, covering their flank. One more on the side door, and then I imagine we'll be seeing another one go onto the top of the other door. Yep. Just Gaming with the Point Man is going to be watching 3-peek in that door. Blizzard and Baltic Storm are going to be kind of watching from the elevated position on that hill, trying to watch that right side building. Rainmaker still holding his position outside, right around the corner from Just Gaming. Both of them, sending messages around the corner, whispering sweet nothings in each other's ear. Fix my rug right quick. Just realized I'm kicking it all over the place. Ooh, grenade going in through the window again. Just Gaming having to move out of his position to avoid it. Another nade misses its mark, does not get inside. Here comes the mortar. Just Gaming, they know he's there. They hear him stomping around. He's got bells around his ankles, pretty sure. I don't know if that's an intended, appearance choice or what, but I haven't received that vanity just yet. I do believe if they were to put a mortar down just right here at this corner, I do believe they'd be able to get Just Gaming to move and maybe even get a quick hit on him. But Soul Reavers with that Ranger decides to go out back and across the road. I do believe they, got a general idea that they are all four in that general area. Dazed, which is usually the running mate with Soul Reavers, is going to be moving out and about back left, following Soul Reaver. So good, unit movement from those two. Rainmaker, Baltic Storm, Snowflake, and Blizzard, all four in the same general vicinity. And Blizzard somehow manages to get Soul Reaver, catches him on the flank, and now Just Gaming again in this middle building is going to be 3-peeking. So tech does come out, and that is going to be Shadows. So no drone again from Baltic Storm. I don't know if Baltic Storm, held his mortar there or not. I didn't see if it was in the air. So again, if he was in the air, that's just more problems for the intel of Baltic Storm. Blizzard catches Soul Reaver and takes him out, and now the first death of the game has hit the ground. And Baltic Storm and Blizzard, looks like they're going to be pushing onto that death, but the revive is not going to be prevented in time. Dazed was there, so good running mate again. Shadow takes out Rainmaker, so now Baltic Storm has a member on the ground. That is going to be the tech. So good pick. Now Mortar comes out. No, let's see. Mortar does come out, gets shot down, so now the tech is going to be ready very soon. Next mortar drone that comes up is going to be teched very, very quickly. Blizzard and Baltic Storm are going to be out in the tree line again. Dazed right in front of them. Soul Reaver has managed to move out of the tree line, has moved back into the mid. So constantly changing up his location to keep them on their toes. Oh boy. LeBron Rico, get out of here. Get out of here with that LeBron stuff. You can't even spell it right. You're a bandwagon jumper. Get out of here. I kid. Just Gaming with the AK-12 laser beams Baltic Storm, and now the mortar and tech are both taking soil samples for Baltic Storm. Hope they get a little bit of grant money out of the research that they're doing. Soul Reaver with the Ranger going to be, looks like he's going to be joining Just Gaming in that 3-story building. Blizzard and Snowflake are the ones that are left alive. Point Man and Ranger. Ranger gets up there in the 3-story. We could be seeing him go for Blizzard. He has got a good line of sight on him. There we go. Behind a tree, so he does have cover, and he's going to be seeing them peek. So if he catches Soul Reaver's head just peeking, he could wallbang that material, Lord, that he is sitting behind, but I don't think he's going to be able to do so. Just Gaming and Reavers are in pretty good position. Blizzard, oh, and here comes the gas. He's pushed out of his position, and there you go. Soul Reaver with the Ranger takes out headshot on Blizzard, making it a 4-1. Ooh, and boy, Snowflake does take shots at Soul Reaver, trying to get a pick on him, and Shadow comes up on the flank of Snowflake and takes him out. 4-1 is your score for the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Reservoir Dogs just coming out with a dominant display. Whew. I like it. Hoping to see Baltic Storm come back and, get a couple more rounds on him at least. I don't like seeing 5-1s. I don't like seeing 5-0s. At least get 2 rounds. I like comebacks too. Everybody likes a good comeback. So here comes Dazed with the Scout, the Experimento, Point Man, Ranger, Toxic, Point Man, Artillery, Sergeant, and Predator. So again, a 1 drone, 3 assault push coming out from Baltic Storm. That a Surgeon, imagine, going to be running right behind the Predator and Point Man. Try to catch these guys off guard. So game point, ladies and gentlemen. Reservoir Dogs have 1 more round to go before they take the match and take the series, the 1-game series. So here we go. Baltic Storm does go up early with the mortar. Gas drone coming out from Reservoir Dogs. Both drones high elevation, getting some good intel. Marks coming in on one of the guys on Baltic Storm's side. Looks like it's going to be Rainmaker with that Surgeon. He is the one that is marked. Mortars come down on top of the Ranger. Nothing connects. No further push from the assaults of Baltic Storm. Both of them are Blizzard. Blizzard taking up a position solo in the mid. Rainmaker again is marked. Now Blizzard by himself in the mid for now. Nocturnal coming through the tents though. Not gonna have very good line of, or a very good visual through that window. Nocturnal very close to that Predator of Baltic Storm. If they catch a good whiff of him here, ooh, I thought he was gonna push out. Nocturnal in a very good position to catch the push if he comes out of that door. Gastrone does come out from Shadow. He's going to be looking. Gastrone, I do believe, is going to be pinging out locations. 2 members of Baltic Storm are found and pushed out of mid, so their positioning in mid again is going to be prevented. All 4 of them again clumped up on the backside wall of this concrete building. Blizzard is marked. Scout is going to be finding him. Just Gaming right there at the doorway, and Shadow takes out Rainmaker. And Just Gaming takes out Blizzard. Nocturnal still coming in. Just Gaming, all four of these guys are going to be making for the push. Two of these guys are just sitting on the back wall. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 5-1 is your final score. Baltic Storm being swept almost cleanly by Reservoir Dogs. Dominant display on Jungle Base from Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs, looks like it was a pretty even kill spread. 6, 8, and 9 with 1 out of the Scout. Dazed, Blizzard, Rainmaker, Snowflake, and Baltic. And 8, 1, 2, and 3. So lots of kills from both sides, but the map control for Reservoir Dogs was just dominant. Too many times we saw Blizzard, or Baltic Storm, excuse me, all clumped up, kind of, disoriented. So, it is what it is. Some maps are better than others for some teams, and I think Reservoir Dogs showed that they are able to play this map very cleanly and very dominantly, as I've said 1,000 times already. For a lack of better words, I am not a dictionary. So ladies and gentlemen, that's your game. Reservoir Dogs again are your victors. Thank you all for coming out, checking it out. I've got a game myself tonight. Is HVT Elite versus Rush V2. That's going to be at 7:30 Central Time. And then right after that, we are going to be seeing another shoutcast from me on Xbox. And Lord, for the love of God, it is Kids Next Door versus Black Sun Faction 2. So 2 very sweaty teams coming at you head to head. I do believe we're going to be, don't quote me, I won't say what map because I don't know what they chose. But anyways, thank you all again for coming. New subs, I appreciate you all. Leon, you're the one that showed up. Everybody else was either incognito or it just didn't come through. So again, see y'all tonight. I'm Super Saiyan. Until next